Top 6 foods to repair stem cells. Imagine if your body had the power to heal itself, to rebuild damaged tissues, to reverse the effects of aging and disease, naturally. Now, what if I told you that your body does, in fact, possess this incredible ability, but there's a catch? Every day, modern life exposes us to toxins, stress, and poor nutrition that gradually weaken this innate healing power. The result? Damaged stem cells, those critical building blocks responsible for regenerating and repairing every part of you, from your skin to your organs. But here's the good news, you're not powerless in this. What you eat has a direct impact on the health and vitality of your stem cells. With the right nutrients, you can repair and even revitalize them, unlocking your body's natural healing potential. Curious to know which foods hold the secret to this cellular revival? You're about to discover the top 6 foods that can give your stem cells the support they need to thrive, keeping you healthier, younger, and more resilient than ever. Keep watching to find out how you can turn the tide on stem cell damage and give your body the boost it deserves. 1. Blueberries. Let's kick things off with a little powerhouse you've probably been popping into your morning smoothie without realizing just how incredible it is: blueberries. Yes, those tiny, vibrant berries aren't just a burst of flavor, they're like nature's own little health superheroes. And their superpower? Repairing your stem cells, battling cancer cells, and doing it all while making you feel like you're indulging in a sweet treat. But don't let their size fool you, these berries pack a serious punch when it comes to preventing and fighting cancer. So, how exactly do these delicious berries repair stem cells and help prevent cancer? Well, blueberries are rich in something called anthocyanins, which are antioxidants responsible for giving them that beautiful blue color. These anthocyanins don't just make blueberries look good, they also work to protect and repair damaged cells, including your stem cells. Stem cells are like your body's own repair crew, regenerating damaged tissues and playing a crucial role in keeping you healthy. But when stem cells are damaged, they can become a breeding ground for cancer. Blueberries swoop in to save the day, repairing those cells and helping to prevent the development of cancer. And here's the science to back it up. Studies have shown that the antioxidants in blueberries can actually inhibit the growth of cancer cells and even trigger apoptosis, a fancy word for making those rogue cancer cells self-destruct. One study published in the Journal of Cancer Research highlighted that blueberries can reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the key factors in cancer development. In simpler terms, they help prevent your body from turning into a free radical playground where cancer cells love to thrive. Now, while blueberries are busy being your body's repair team, they've also got some side gigs that you should know about. For starters, these little berries are champions when it comes to heart health. Their high fiber content, along with antioxidants, helps lower bad cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease. Plus, they're great for your brain. Several studies suggest that regular consumption of blueberries can improve memory and delay brain aging. So, not only are they fighting off cancer, but they're also keeping your heart happy and your brain sharp. Talk about multitasking. And let's not forget that blueberries are a low-calorie snack, perfect for anyone looking to indulge without the guilt. You could literally sit down with a whole bowl of them, knowing you're doing your body a favor. It's like having a superhero in your fridge, and who wouldn't want that? Just be careful not to drop one on the floor. Those little guys have a habit of disappearing under the couch, only to reappear weeks later in a shriveled up state. And trust me, finding a dried up blueberry is not as exciting as finding a fresh one in your smoothie. So next time you're at the store, remember that grabbing a pint of blueberries isn't just a snack decision, it's a health investment. They're more than just a topping for your oatmeal, they're tiny cancer-fighting, stem cell repairing warriors. Who wouldn't want that kind of protection on their side? 2. Broccoli. Let's talk about a veggie that might not win the popularity contest at dinner but definitely deserves a crown when it comes to health benefits. The humble green tree that kids everywhere seem to avoid like it's going to grow roots in their plates. But broccoli is more than just a side dish your mom insisted you eat. It's a powerhouse of health benefits, and when it comes to cancer prevention and stem cell repair, it's like the ultimate repair technician that your body never knew it needed. First, let's dive into the science of how broccoli works its magic on your stem cells. You see, broccoli is packed with a compound called sulforaphane. Now, that might sound like something straight out of a chemistry lab, but sulforaphane is a naturally occurring chemical that's incredibly potent when it comes to repairing damaged cells, particularly your stem cells. This is where broccoli steps in, cape and all. Sulforaphane helps protect these stem cells from oxidative stress and repairs the damage that's been done. Think of sulforaphane as a cell mechanic, fine-tuning your body's machinery and preventing those damaged cells from turning rogue. In fact, a study from Cancer Letters found that sulforaphane can inhibit the growth of cancer cells and even reduce tumor size. It's like broccoli is running a little detox program inside your body, kicking out the bad guys and keeping your cells in tip-top shape. But broccoli's benefits don't stop at cancer prevention. Let's not forget about the other areas where this green veggie shines. First up, heart health. Broccoli is rich in fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients like potassium and folate. This combo helps lower cholesterol levels, reduce blood pressure, and keep your cardiovascular system running smoothly. Eating broccoli is like giving your heart a gentle hug, minus the awkwardness of a real hug. And then there's the gut. Broccoli is a great friend to your digestive system. It's high in fiber, which promotes healthy digestion and regularity. Think of it as a little green broom, sweeping out toxins and keeping everything moving along smoothly. A happy gut often leads to a happy life. Who knew broccoli was the key to all of this? But let's be real, broccoli's not winning any taste awards anytime soon. That's where the humor comes in. We've all had that moment where we stared down a plate of steamed broccoli and thought, really? This is what I'm supposed to eat? But when you realize the superhero role it plays inside your body, it starts looking a lot more appealing. Besides, with a little olive oil, garlic, or even a splash of lemon juice, broccoli can go from bland to grand. And hey, if you're still not convinced, you can always sneak it into a stir-fry or soup. Your taste buds won't even know they've been outsmarted. 3. Walnuts. Let's crack open a conversation about a nut that does more than just add crunch to your salad. These brain-shaped beauties have long been hailed as a superfood, but their powers go far beyond boosting your memory. When it comes to stem cell repair and cancer prevention, walnuts are packing some serious punches. So, grab a handful and settle in, because these little nuts are about to blow your mind. First off, walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which has been shown to play a crucial role in cellular repair and regeneration. Stem cells, the body's internal repair system, need a little help sometimes to stay in top form, and that's where omega-3s come in. These fatty acids help protect cells from damage and inflammation, which is key in preventing the kind of cellular mutations that can lead to cancer. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that walnuts, due to their high content of antioxidants and omega-3s, can actually help protect against DNA damage, which is crucial for keeping those stem cells functioning properly and cancer-free. But wait, there's more. Walnuts are also rich in polyphenol, powerful antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress is one of the main contributors to cellular aging and damage. Think of it as the body's version of rusting. When your cells are under constant oxidative stress, it can lead to the kind of damage that opens the door for cancer to take root. But walnuts, with their polyphenol-packed goodness, come to the rescue by neutralizing those harmful free radicals before they can wreak havoc. Now, if you think walnuts are just playing defense, think again. They're also going on the offensive when it comes to cancer cells. In fact, a study published in Nutrition and Cancer revealed that regular walnut consumption was associated with a significant reduction in breast cancer risk. The researchers noted that walnuts not only helped reduce tumor growth but also inhibited the spread of cancer cells. So, not only are walnuts helping to prevent cancer from starting, but they're also slowing down the progress of any that may already be present. That's some impressive multitasking for a nut, don't you think? And, of course, walnuts bring some other health benefits to the table, too. They're excellent for brain health, no surprise, given their shape. Rich in DHA, a type of omega-3, walnuts have been shown to support cognitive function, improve memory, and even reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Think of walnuts as a little tune-up for your brain. With each bite, you're giving your neurons a little extra boost to keep firing on all cylinders. Walnuts also love your heart. They've been proven to help lower cholesterol levels, reduce inflammation, and improve blood vessel function. In fact, just a handful of walnuts a day can reduce your risk of heart disease by as much as 30%. That's a pretty good return on investment for a snack that you can carry around in your pocket, right? But let's not pretend that walnuts are without their quirks. For starters, cracking open a walnut can feel like you're trying to access a secret treasure buried in a fortress. And don't even get me started on trying to avoid stepping on one if it rolls off the counter. It's like a rogue landmine for your kitchen floor. But once you've gotten past that hard shell, you're rewarded with a powerhouse of health benefits that make it all worthwhile. So, whether you're tossing them into your oatmeal, adding them to a salad, or just snacking on them straight out of the bag, walnuts are a small but mighty addition to your diet. They're repairing your stem cells, fighting off cancer, protecting your heart, and giving your brain a boost, all while being deliciously crunchy. Now that's a nut worth cracking. 4. Green tea. It's more than just a warm cup of liquid comfort. This ancient drink, beloved for centuries in many cultures, has earned its reputation as a health elixir for good reason. When it comes to stem cell repair and cancer prevention, green tea isn't just sipping on the sidelines, it's a key player in the game. Let's dive deep into what makes this unassuming beverage such a powerhouse for your body, all while keeping things light because, hey, even the healthiest stuff deserves a little fun. So, what exactly is it about green tea that makes it so special? One word, catechins. Specifically, epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG, which sounds like a mouthful but trust me, it's worth knowing about. EGCG is one of the most potent antioxidants around, and it's found in high concentrations in green tea. What makes EGCG so amazing is its ability to protect and repair stem cells, which are the body's unsung heroes in the constant battle to regenerate and heal damaged tissues. Without healthy stem cells, the body's ability to recover from injuries, illness, and cellular damage would be severely compromised. Research has shown that EGCG not only helps protect stem cells from damage caused by oxidative stress but also actively supports their repair and regeneration. A study published in the Journal of Stem Cells and Regenerative Medicine demonstrated that EGCG can improve the survival and function of stem cells, which is crucial in preventing cancer and maintaining overall health. But here's where green tea really shines in the fight against cancer. That same EGCG, along with other catechins in green tea, has been shown to inhibit the growth of cancer cells and even induce apoptosis, which is a fancy way of saying it helps cancer cells self-destruct. In fact, studies have linked green tea consumption with a lower risk of several types of cancer, including breast, prostate, and colorectal cancer. One study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular green tea drinkers had a significantly lower risk of developing cancer compared to non-drinkers. So, next time you're brewing a cup, just imagine it as a mini army of antioxidants ready to defend your body from any rogue cells trying to start trouble. Now, green tea doesn't stop at just protecting your stem cells and fighting cancer, it's got a few other tricks up its sleeve. Let's talk metabolism. If you've ever heard that green tea can help with weight loss, there's truth to that. Green tea has been shown to boost metabolic rate and increase fat burning, thanks to its combination of caffeine and, you guessed it, catechins. This dynamic duo works together to enhance thermogenesis, which is the body's process of burning calories to produce heat. And here's another bonus: green tea is great for your brain, too. The catechins in green tea help protect your neurons from oxidative stress, reducing your risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Plus, green tea contains a natural amino acid called L-theanine, which works in synergy with caffeine to improve brain function without the jittery effects you might get from coffee. So, you're staying sharp and focused without feeling like you've had one too many espressos. Win-win. Now, let's sprinkle in some humor. Sure, Drinking green tea might make you feel like you're embracing your inner Zen master, but we all know that first sip can sometimes be, well, a little grassy. But hey, once you get used to it, you'll find yourself reaching for that calming cup whenever you need a health boost. 5. Turmeric. Let's spice things up with a golden treasure that's been revered for thousands of years. This vibrant yellow-orange spice, often found in Indian cuisine, is more than just a flavorful addition to your curry. Turmeric, or more specifically its active compound curcumin, is like nature's very own medicine cabinet. When it comes to repairing stem cells and preventing cancer, turmeric is nothing short of extraordinary. It's like that secret superhero in the spice rack, and today, we're going to explore exactly how it works its magic. First, let's talk about curcumin, the compound that gives turmeric its golden glow and its incredible healing properties. Curcumin is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. But when it comes to stem cells, curcumin has a very special role. Research has shown that curcumin can actually help promote the repair and regeneration of stem cells. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Stem Cell Research and Therapy found that curcumin could enhance the function and longevity of mesenchymal stem cells, which are responsible for repairing and regenerating tissues throughout the body. Curcumin not only helps protect these stem cells from oxidative stress and inflammation, but it also encourages their proliferation, ensuring your body has a steady supply of healthy cells to keep you in tip-top shape. But what makes turmeric a true star in the cancer-fighting world is its ability to disrupt cancer cells at multiple stages of development. Curcumin has been shown to block cancer cell growth, induce apoptosis, remember that's a fancy term for making cancer cells self-destruct, and even prevent the spread of cancer cells to other parts of the body. A study published in Cancer Prevention Research found that curcumin could inhibit the growth of several types of cancer cells, including breast, lung, and prostate cancer. It's like curcumin is playing defense and offense simultaneously, protecting your healthy cells while taking out the bad guys. Now, let's sprinkle in some more science. Curcumin works by modulating multiple molecular pathways involved in cancer development. It blocks the activity of certain enzymes that promote cancer cell survival and growth, while also reducing inflammation, which is a key factor in cancer progression. In other words, curcumin is like a multi-tool that can adapt to whatever the situation requires, whether that's stopping cancer cells in their tracks or repairing your body's most essential cells. But turmeric isn't a one-trick pony, it's loaded with other health benefits, too. For starters, turmeric is a natural anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation is a root cause of many diseases, from heart disease to diabetes to, yes, cancer. Turmeric works to reduce inflammation at the source, acting like a fire extinguisher for your body's internal flames. In fact, some studies have suggested that curcumin is just as effective as certain anti-inflammatory drugs, without the nasty side effects. Next up, turmeric is a boon for your brain. Curcumin has been shown to increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a type of growth hormone that helps neurons grow and form new connections. Low levels of BDNF have been linked to conditions like depression and Alzheimer's, so turmeric can actually help protect your brain and improve cognitive function over time. Think of it as brain food, only in the form of a delicious golden latte. And, of course, turmeric is great for your gut. It helps soothe the digestive system, reducing symptoms of indigestion, bloating, and even irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties extend to the gut lining, helping to protect against the development of ulcers and other digestive issues. So, whether you're sipping on turmeric tea or sprinkling it over your food, you're giving your gut a little extra love. 6. Dark chocolate. Let's end on a sweet note. The indulgence that makes us feel like we're being a little naughty but turns out to be oh so nice for our health. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate isn't just a guilty pleasure, it's also a powerful food when it comes to repairing stem cells and fighting cancer. So grab a piece, or two, of that rich, dark goodness, and let's dive into how this treat is secretly a health hero. First, let's talk about the magic ingredient in dark chocolate, flavonoids. These are naturally occurring antioxidants that protect your body from damage caused by free radicals. But dark chocolate doesn't just stop at being an antioxidant powerhouse. It's specifically rich in a type of flavonoid called epicatechin, which has been shown to promote stem cell repair and regeneration. A study published in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that epicatechin can enhance the function of endothelial progenitor cells, which are a type of stem cell responsible for repairing damaged blood vessels. This means that dark chocolate can literally help mend your body from the inside out. Who knew that something so delicious could double as a repair kit? Beyond cancer and stem cell repair, dark chocolate has a host of other health benefits that make it worth savoring. Let's start with heart health. Multiple studies have shown that dark chocolate can improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of heart disease. This is thanks to its ability to increase the production of nitric oxide, which helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation. So, while you're enjoying that smooth, rich taste, your heart is doing a happy little dance. Dark chocolate is also a mood booster. It stimulates the production of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in your brain that create a sense of happiness and relaxation. Plus, dark chocolate contains serotonin, a neurotransmitter that acts as a natural antidepressant. So, next time you're feeling a little down, a piece of dark chocolate might just be the sweet pick-me-up you need. It's like therapy in a wrapper, minus the copay. Now, let's not forget that dark chocolate is great for your brain, too. The flavonoids in dark chocolate have been shown to improve cognitive function, enhance memory, and even protect your brain from age-related decline. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that regular consumption of dark chocolate could improve cognitive performance and protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. So, not only are you indulging in something tasty, but you're also giving your brain a little extra love with every bite. Now, you might be thinking, wait, dark chocolate is actually good for me? Is this some kind of trick? Nope, it's the real deal. Dark chocolate is like that one friend who's always up to something, but somehow, it always turns out great in the end. Sure, it might melt in your hand if you don't eat it fast enough, but don't worry, those flavonoids will still work their magic, even if you end up licking them off your fingers. Of course, we're talking about dark chocolate here, the kind with at least 70% cocoa content. The darker, the better. Sorry, milk chocolate lovers, but that extra sugar in milk dilute the health benefits. Dark chocolate, on the other hand, is like the strong, silent type that gets things done without the extra fluff. So when you're reaching for a bar, think deep, dark, and delicious. So go ahead, indulge a little, it's for your health, after all. Who knew that something so indulgent could be so good for you? As you've just discovered, the power to repair and revitalize your stem cells is literally on your plate. By adding these 6 incredible foods to your diet, you're not just nourishing your body, you're unlocking its natural ability to heal, regenerate, and thrive. Imagine what your life could look like with stronger, healthier cells working to keep you vibrant, energized, and youthful. So, what are you waiting for? Your future self will thank you for every bite. If this video opened your eyes to the amazing potential of food, make sure to hit that like button. Have your own stem cell boosting secrets or questions? Drop them in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs a little cellular inspiration. For more powerful tips on how to keep your body at its best, subscribe and join this community of health enthusiasts ready to take charge of their wellness. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish your cells, rebuild your body, and create the future of health you deserve.